Welcome to Dice Control Dojo. I'm Phil and I practice every day and share my tips so we can all get better at the casino. Today we're talking about I have 29 days to go and I have my new throw. I have a lot of issues with it and last video I showed you that I went back to basics. What I meant is I went back to my old throw at a live casino and I don't know what I was thinking. So I want to talk about my next live casino issues after this. So please join me at the end. Stay tuned. But today I'm going back to what we do when we have 29 days to go. My teammates are relying on me to be able to throw well, and that's getting me nervous. So what that looks like is I got to get my mental game together. Okay. So at my last live casino practice, I was shaking. I got back to shaking again, and I never do it here, right? I have some good throws. I'm throwing. Uh, I'm having issues live, so that just means I got to step up my live game. I have 29 days to go. My casino just offered some free bets for the whole month leading up to us going away. So I'm going to take advantage of that and go there and use my free bets. And what does that look like when you get a free bet is, I'm going to put, if it's for $15, I'm just going to put it on the pass line. I'm going to put I'll probably put a $15 on the don't pass just to start off. That way I either break even on my throw, right, or I make 15 bucks. Either way, it'll get me to throw for next time. Just throwing the 15 and 15 and $1 on the 12 will give me some free play for a while. And now I'm starting to see my casino starting to get better at more open tables, and I'm very appreciative of that. I'm able to get on the table a little bit more. And live table versus this, I got to get over this shaking and getting nervous at the casino. And the other day, I'm just trying to tweak this muscle memory as I'm moving forward. And the other day, I was realizing that this muscle memory thing, if you have a situation that I'm realizing that I have to make sure I'm setting up the same way each time. So I went over this in some previous videos that the way you're setting up your body has to be the same each time, because your throw, this muscle is going to rely on the angle that you're doing. The muscle memory is going to come from this throw. So getting back to the basics and showing that I'm coming to the line like this instead of coming straight in, right? I'm coming in at a little angle, and I'm realizing that it's awkward. And for 4 months, remember, I was doing that other throw for years. And now I'm like, where do I put my arm? How do I rest it? I'm overthinking this too much. I just got to relax. Just let my natural body relax, because when I got to the live casino, I'm getting all tense. And of course, this is up a little bit higher. The chips are there. There's somebody behind you. There's somebody in front of you. So you've got to make sure when you come in on this in your practice that you're coming in the same way each time. So I relaxed when I go. I wanted to show how is my body going to come up. I'm pressing right up against this bar, and I'm relaxing my feet. Everything's even, and I'm focused at a 45-degree angle. I'm kind of trying to look straight at the baby. And then when I come over to grab the dice, when they give me the dice, that's when this part right here has always been my nemesis, and I'm overthinking this. Like, where am I putting my arm? What am I doing? Because I've never had to do that before. So in some situations, I've been putting my arm back like this, and then in other situations, I'm putting it over like this, and I'm overthinking just the come in. So just think about this. You're coming into a new casino. Everybody's casinos are a little different. The heights are different. Everything's different. You have to be able to adapt your throw a little bit. But if I am practicing for 4 months and I've been doing one thing and I'm realizing I'm uncomfortable with it, I've got to figure it out. And I got 29 days to go. I got to do it now. So I've got myself to figure out this is where the arm is going to be, so that my shoulders are still straight when I'm throwing. They're not cocked at an angle one way or another. They have to be even. I'm thinking of my feet, I'm centering them, I'm balancing, and then I'm leaning, not leaning, I'm actually touching the board, putting my arm forward like this. And the whole reason I'm telling you all this is because it should be the same way every time you throw. I should come into this the same way. So if you're doing your practices, right, and we're doing, like, if I'm doing my mirrors, then my pickups and my turns and my swings, I'm realizing I got to come into it every time. I got to walk into it like it's a new throw, that they just handed me the dice at the casino and I'm coming in. So I got my, am I looking at the baby? Yes. My arm comes down. I get my wrist. Now this is when I relax my wrist and pick up and come in. And then I'm not thinking about this anymore. This is set. This is the set. But for a few months there, I was just staying like this and throwing, and I blew what I should be doing, and that's every throw is going to take a few minutes, and you should be setting up. You know people are going to be doing payouts. You got to plan for that so that you're not so nervous when you're like, oh, now I'm overthinking my where my feet are, where my knees are, where my hips are, where is my arm going. That should be all done before you go. And for 4 months, I've been doing one thing or another, and I've been feeling awkward, and I haven't felt comfortable. So I had to nail this down now and get it right so that when I come to the casino, I'm just come up, put my arm here, relax. Now I have a straight shot, and I'm able to get the next function of my dice going so that I can figure it out. So body positioning at day 29 has been my tweak. So for the last couple of weeks, I've been like, let's not overthink the body position. Have it where it is. Make sure we're aligned. Make sure when I'm looking at mirrors that my shoulders are looking good, so that when I come back and throw, that isn't the obstacle I have. So today on day 29, I've eliminated my body positioning at the casino. So on my last casino adventure, I want to sum it up at this. We talk about it all the time that the dealers have to be better, that they need to help us. They want to invite people in. My last adventure, there were a couple that came up here to the table, and they were sitting watching me throw. I was at the table all by myself, and they were here. And I was like, okay, live, are these guys going to help draw these people in? Are they going to talk? What are you going to do? Well, I had a fantastic dealer right here. And you know what he did? He's like, hide. He's playing craps, and he wasn't paying out the bet. So he's like, right now he's throwing. He's like, quiet. And then after I threw, he goes, what he's trying to do right now is throw an 8 because he has an 8 on. And he explained the game to the couple. And the couple's just sitting there with a couple drinks, and they're just, I'm just watching. And I am in my zone trying to throw, and I wasn't throwing very well. But I had to take the initiative to say to them, hi, this is a great game. I hope you can, if you have any questions, this guy's an expert. He's going to help you. And they did ask a few questions. And in my brain, I just let it go. I wanted to make sure that they, who have known nothing about the game, can step in and maybe play the next time. Maybe they see how I was throwing and they start looking that up, and then they realize that there's a whole nother world of wonderful craps out there. So this last live adventure that I was in was very satisfying. The dealer helped them out. He was very cordial and nice. He did a basic explaining of the game. I threw a friendly smile while I was throwing. It relaxed me a little bit, in so much so that I wasn't so nervous. So now I'm like thinking, is this the key to maybe talk and stop worrying about Mr. Focus and what I'm going to do next? Maybe take a second while we're paying out in that to kind of relax, and that'll help my nerves. So maybe that is the key, is being like my buddy over here, the ambassador to craps. Maybe I need to help him with that ambassadorship. So join me when we go to day 28, and I have a lot to talk about. We're going to talk about tweaking with my fingers. So join me tomorrow. As always, we don't talk about betting strategy, but we talk about what we can do each and every day so that we can throw for a long, long time.